My name is Phoebe English. I'm a fashion designer and we're here today in our studio in South East London. I designed the Care label piece which is on display in the Fashion and Style Gallery in the National Museum of Scotland. This was a piece that was developed during a time when I was exploring as many different approaches towards sustainability as I could. We were really using the act of making the collections as a way to learn and inform ourselves about different approaches. So we were teaching ourselves about materials whilst making the collections. I think with the Care label piece, for us it was almost a sort of summary and also maybe a statement of intent. It's obviously a creative piece, it's a narrative piece. It carries the intentions of the collection and it also carries the intentions of us as a business and as me as a designer in terms of our outlook on sustainability going forward. And we did that by making it from items that we would no longer be issuing as a business. The strings and the reels of Care labels say things like 100% polyester or 100% nylon or dry clean only, and these were all things that we were intending to not be working with and not be issuing going forwards. So we've used those items that we'll no longer be issuing or using as a way to create a new piece. It's also an interesting stage where we're beginning to look at monofibre outcomes. So for example, the two pieces of fabric the labels are trapped between is a silk organza. The sewing thread that is attaching them is an organic sewing thread. So we're beginning at that stage to work towards attaining a product that has better biodegradability potential. So working with natural fibres that have the potential to break down and biodegrade rather than mixing fibres like cotton and polyester together. A lot of the things we were exploring in that collection as a whole is something that we've gone on to hold on to and make part of our business just as part of general practice. So we're now working predominantly with non-virgin, found, foraged, waste, damaged, offcuts, surplus materials. We use the action of making our collections as a way to use up some of that fabric waste that other businesses might be creating whilst they're running their practice. So almost sort of trying to tidy up after ourselves and after other people as we go along whilst making creative things. It's about designing with what we have and responding to what we have, rather than just buying new stuff to make fashion with. The world is in such a fragile position in terms of our physical limitations of what we can be producing. I think working in this way for me feels like it better aligns with the realities of our planetary boundaries. There's only so much change and difference we can make as one small design studio, and it's only when the whole fashion textile sector as a whole is working towards less damaging practice that we'll get anywhere. So hopefully it will form an educational and conversational piece. So it's really lovely to have those archived and recorded within that special museum space, and hopefully they can become conversation pieces for other people in terms of their own learning and understanding around less damaging fashion practices.